Hi. I just wanted to connect with you again. We were together yesterday, and that was my first live. And thank you so much for coming back today. And we were talking about how, when we want something, but again, we can't be attached to the outcome. But when we want an awakening, or when we want to understand life a little more, and so we do things that we wouldn't normally do. And I was saying how I got in a car, and I've been in this car for 4 months, and it's been kind of like isolation. It's like instead of going to a monastery. But I was here, and I just thought, yeah, it's some of you might think it's good, and some of you might think, oh, it's just so silly. But it's okay, because let's see. Because there's such intense energies now, with the eclipse on the 14th. Yeah, we're supposed to we dig deep into our shadow self and try to heal a lot of that and let all of those emotions come up so that we can heal them and we can purge what no longer serves us. And it's very intense. And let's see. I think that one of the major themes, certainly for me, and I think for most people actually, given this holiday season, is detachment. Because this is December, and it's the most intense month because it's kind of wrapping up the year, but also it's the holiday season, and we're doing things so much differently than we were doing them last year and the year before. And there are no holiday parties. I mean, who's going to go to a holiday party? We don't get dressed up and go, and we don't incessantly shop till we drop, and we're not baking all those cookies and doing all that stuff, because it's a time. I mean, the universe is perfect, and so it's a time where we go inward, and we can really connect and see what makes us tick. And as we detach from kind of this outer world and the things that really are meaningless, that we realize are meaningless, like the labels, like, okay, you're so-and-so, and your grandfather was so-and-so, and you work at so-and-so, and your net worth is so-and-so, and so, so-and-so, and so, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. So we don't have to worry about the labels. And let's see what else. And we don't have to worry about the end result, because the universe takes care of it if we just put in our effort. And we don't have to worry about the people and the things and everything that we think define us. And actually, because we're not with the people this year that we might have been, that it's kind of a one-shot deal. We might be with them this year, but then next year we wouldn't be. It's like the universe has given us a gift. It's like we just get to skip a grade because we don't have to go through the betrayal because we've gone inward and we've kind of healed some of those things that we really don't need to revisit again. Don't you think? Yeah, I do. Okay, let's see. And so we're raising our vibration. Well, I'm raising it in my car, but you're raising it wherever you are and dealing with whatever people you're dealing with, because that's why we're here. It's all about relationships. So whether the relationship is with a lover, or with your mother, or with your neighbor, or whomever, it's all about how are you interacting. Are you seeing the God within them? Are you seeing the energy there? Are you seeing their wounds, and can you kind of get over those a little bit to move forward and really just kind of send them some compassion? So that's kind of the goal. So we're skipping that stuff. And let's see, what else? Well, so when we are healing this stuff, the universe always sends us a test. I mean, we can't say, oh, yes, we've graduated until we've, had that last final biggie. And usually it's so horrific that we are like, oh my gosh, I can't do this. And so since yesterday was my first live, I had a test last night. Oh my gosh, it was so amazing. Well, I don't know that it was amazing, but it was kind of amazing from, from the perspective of Source. Yes. And so it was kind of like, when you watch, well, I don't like watching those shows, those horror shows, those police shows, it's like somebody says, oh, I was offered $1 million to kill you. I mean, something horrible like that. So I just thought that was my test. So I thought, I can like totally freak out, or I can just like understand where that's coming from, because whatever happens around us is merely a reflection of what is going on inside of us. And so as we are able to transcend that, we could just jump to a different parallel reality, right? And not have to deal with that. But you don't just jump. You have to raise your vibration, and then you kind of mosey on up. So, and you choose it. So, anyway, I would really like to hear, what's your test? Did you have like any amazing tests? Or are they coming now with the eclipse on the 14th? I think that's Monday. So, anyway, if you would like to, living the illusion is a public group. I didn't know. And we could keep it public, or we could make it private. The only thing is, when it's private, it can't go public again. So, but maybe you don't want to share anything to a public group. I don't really know. If you want to leave me some comments, tell me what you think, and then we can go from there, okay? And if you want to share your test, and maybe we can talk it through and help you get through it. Or we can try to understand what was the thought process behind it, and what was the lesson? What was the healing that you were to have because of it? Yeah? Okay. All right. Well, so thanks for watching, and tune in tomorrow. Bye. I love you.